Hi, my name is Faruk, and I'd like to welcome you to the very first episode of Alfaruk Speaks on the Talk Active podcast. To be frank with you, I've actually wanted to do this for a very long time. In fact, you might be surprised for how long. It's been more than 10 years that I actually wanted to start my podcast, and I can't categorically tell you this is the exact reason why it took me this long. I've been able to discover one or two things for myself, which is what we'll be talking about today. And it's actually centered around doing it afraid, having the courage to do it imperfect, provided you're committed to growth, you're committed to moving beyond the point where you are right now. The simple truth is, there's a lot of people who have a lot of amazing things they want to do, a lot of amazing things they want to start, or for some reasons that even they themselves cannot put their fingers on, it keeps dragging, and it keeps dragging indefinitely, and most of the times you actually find valid reasons as to why you've not started. The truth is, you would never start if you don't just start. Yeah? Personally, because I've been through this particular experience, I understand some of the things that hold us back from starting the things we want to start. That has to do with insecurities. For me personally, it was, I was hooked on the idea of perfection. I didn't want to bring something into the world that's not the best version of itself. But if I'm being true to myself, that's not realistic. Because while I had all this grandiose vision for what I wanted to do, it was much more important to take a step. Gradual improvement was much more important than immediate perfection. And I think that's one of the answers to why it took me this long to start. So today marks the beginning of a journey which I believe might be on for the rest of my life, because I don't start things that I just stop. Once I'm committed to something, I commit for the long run. Yes? So the fact that I've been able to jinx this particular fear of starting, for whatever valid reason that might be existing in my mind, I have broken it, and I've broken it, and continuity goes on from here. What I would love today is for you to come on this journey with me. You that you're listening to me right now, I know you have things you want to start. You've been procrastinating for a very long time, yeah? And probably most likely the reasons that you're giving are very, very valid. Is it the resources that's not enough? Is it the equipment that's not yet enough? Is it the condition that's not yet perfect? Are you looking for that lush environment to start your content? The truth is, you're just gonna have to start. You're gonna have to be courageous enough to start imperfect. Like this very take that we're having right now, this very episode, there's a lot of room for improvement. Equipment-wise, lighting-wise, the lens of the camera-wise, personal-wise, everything, there's a lot of room for improvement. So no matter how good you think this looks, I understand, I know that I'm still falling short of the standard that I can actually get to. But instead of waiting around for the perfect conditions to come, when I have the biggest camera, the biggest lens, when I'm able to call in the biggest DOP, who knows, that might take the next 10 years again, or that might never even happen. So am I willing to wait around until God knows when the conditions are perfect? Or am I just going to start now and commit myself to gradual improvement? So the question is, what are you going to do about that dream of yours? I know starting something might be scary, starting alone, and that's why I'm giving you the opportunity today to start this journey with me. Not for you to be a content creator, but for you to pursue whatever dream it is that you have. That thing, okay, let me just give you an example. After a very long time, I had already said, okay, these are the reasons why I've not been able to start my podcast and all valid reasons. Some money finally came into my hands and I was like, you know what? Today, I'm going to get all the equipment that I need. At least the equipment that my money can actually afford. I got lights. This very lights that you're looking at right now. I got the lights. I got this lapel mic you're looking at. I got everything on lock. And guess what? Since then, it took me almost 3 months to actually make this video still. Because after I overcame the prior excuses about why I've not been working, which is the equipment and all, other things started to come up again. Very valid. Like, for example, I had an issue with the lapel. It wouldn't work with my phones. It wouldn't just work. So even things I wanted to manage initially, I found out that it wasn't working out as I had intended. And that could have been a valid reason for me to just lay back once more and be like, it's not working. But guess what? Now we're doing it. It's not perfect. We don't have the best of equipment, but we're using what we have right now to begin, to start. And from this point on, it can only get better. So the question I'm going to ask you today is, how long are you going to wait to start that thing, that project, that life-changing project? I mean, look at it this way. In 5 years' time, if you're still alive, you're still going to be here. But what version of you will be here? It's either you have 200 episodes of your dreams already executed, or you're still waiting for that perfect time to start, which can be in the next 10 years after that. So I say start. Come with me today. I am also starting. The intention is for us to, in the next few years, to look back on the very first episode and to chart it against how far I would have gone. Aren't you curious to find out how far you would have gone on your project also? You might be scared, but you need to be courageous enough. You need to be courageous enough to start, even if you're scared. It's okay to be scared. You need to be courageous enough to start with it not being perfect, provided you're committed to improvement. So today's episode is about doing it scared, doing it anyway, summoning up the courage to recognize people who are on a similar journey, who are starting out on their journey to greatness, and to give you the courage to transmit it to you to also be able to do the same. I hope we all come back a few years from now to look at where we started from and to chart it against where we are. I am Alfaruk, and this is my journey, the beginning. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.